YouTube, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my top 10 best airsoft items that I've bought from Amazon. Some of you guys on Instagram have been asking me to do a face reveal or a video of my face in it for whatever reason, and even though I do have a whole mountain range on my face right now, we are close to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think I'm around 950 by the time I'm recording this at the moment, so I thought, why not? But this is my first time doing something like this, so if I do seem a little bit awkward, it's probably because I am. But let's talk about Amazon. There's a great variety of airsoft items, both on the expensive side and even more on the budget side, which is great for new starters. There's also really incredibly cheap items as well that you probably do just want to avoid because they'll probably end up breaking on you after your first game of it. But all in all, with a wide range and availability of Amazon Prime, it's a great place to look. But there is a big but. Amazon Prime is a dangerous game. It's a dangerous game. That next day delivery will always tempt you. There's so many things that I bought from Amazon, not even just airsoft related, purely because I was compelled by that Amazon Prime next day delivery. So for all of the items I'm going to be showing you today, there's going to be links in the description below. But just a quick heads up as well, I did have a look at the listings of some of the items that I've bought and that are included in this list. Some of them are actually no longer available, whether that's going to be because it's currently out of stock or it's discontinued. But I'll do my best to kind of include a link that's a bit similar to the item that I've bought. So in no particular order, item number 1 is the Focal Hunter Tactical Red Dot Sight. So this is the Focal Hunter Tactical Red Dot Sight. This is probably my favorite item that I've ever bought from Amazon. It's a T2 replica. See, it's got Focal Hunter at the top. And honestly, I love this thing, man. I've used it in all sorts of conditions: sunny, hot, rainy, cold. And it's held up really, really well. It's not let me down once. It's taken quite a few blows to it as well, but luckily none that have damaged the lens. But the good thing about this one is it's got a removable lens at the front like that. So in a way, I kind of think of this as a second life. So if this does get knocked by BB, hopefully it doesn't go through the first lens, and I can just pop it off and boom, you've got another life ready to go. One of my favorite things about this is the fact that it's quick detach. So if you've got a number of different riffs you want to use this for and switch up every game, all you need to do is just unclip it, then pop it onto the next gun and it's ready to go. It's nice and convenient, but obviously one of the downsides to a quick detach mount is the fact that the accuracy isn't always going to be 100%, but personally, I think that this is more of an issue for real steel weapons where you've got a much longer range that you'd need optimal accuracy from your sights. But for airsoft, where you're most commonly going to be engaging people from around 30 to 50 meters, I don't think the quick detach is going to be a massive issue, if I'm honest. And it certainly hasn't let me down. So I run this currently on my Crytac CRB. I think it's just a sick looking sight as well. It does the job really well and it looks good. This has 11 brightness levels and you can adjust the brightness on the dial on the side. It's also got adjustments for windage and elevation here. But yeah, big fan of this thing, but it's worth remembering, if you're gonna pick yourself up one of these from Amazon, the batteries aren't actually included. They need a CR1632 lithium battery. I will probably link it down in the description as well below, just so you guys don't have to go spend your time looking for it. But yeah. So item number 2 is a custom airsoft patch. So this one's more of a aesthetic thing as opposed to functionality. So you can see here I've got a custom Jag Airsoft patch. I've got 2 of these. I run one on my arm, depending on what loadout I'm using, because my combat shirt or the combat jacket that I wear has got Velcro in the arm, so I'll just pop this on here. And the other one I've got, oh, let's get Jimmy out here. This is Jimmy. I've got at the back of my counterweight pouch on my helmet. Because let's be honest, at the end of the day, Airsoft is a little bit of a fashion show. We all want to look cool whilst we run around in the field playing soldier with our mates. And this kind of thing just adds a bit of a personal touch to your loadout. Or I do actually also wear one at the back of my plate carrier, depending on which loadout I use. These are pretty cheap. There's a wide range of flags that you can have and fonts available for it as well, but I've just gone for a plain simplistic look. And it only took a week. Obviously these are custom made on order, so they do need a bit of time to produce it before they actually send it off. And it comes with 2, so pretty happy with this one. Obviously you can put whatever you want on here. Your call sign, your nickname, your team name, your dog's name. But I've just gone for Jag Airsoft, because why not? So item number 3 is my combat jacket. This is my most recent buy from Amazon, as I'm based in the UK. It's now starting to get a bit cold during January, December time. So I bought this, and this has been great. In my first game of it, it was absolutely chucking it down with rain. It was cold, it was humid. This has kept me nice and dry and warm. It's got like a thermal material on the inside to really keep you warm. And the waterproofing seems really decent as well. You've got a lot of pockets scattered all over the jacket. You've also got pockets on your arms. And like what you'd find on a combat shirt, you've got Velcro on the sides. And you've got little pockets near your wrist as well. So you're never gonna be running out of pockets. And you'll find on the sleeves, you've got the cuffs where you can fasten it a little bit to keep it a bit more secure on your wrist. But yeah, it's a great little jacket, particularly if you play in areas where it gets relatively cold. But yeah, I went for like an army green or an OD green color, because I'll be running this with my woodland loadout. Video on that coming soon. But yeah, it's a good looking jacket as well. So item number 4 is Face Pro. Now this isn't anything too flashy or exciting. Like I said earlier, Amazon is a great place for essentials, not just attachments or extras or anything like that. This Face Pro is relatively cheap. This is just an ASG lower half mesh mask with ear probe as well. And I have to say, this thing has saved my teeth more times than I can count. The mesh is solid. It's got padded cheeks as well, so when you're aiming down sight, it doesn't get in the way basically. And it's got mesh on the ears. Mesh ear protection is pretty underrated, I have to say. I've seen a lot of people that wear half masks that only go up to the side of the face, so it doesn't actually protect their ears. But if you've ever been shot in the ears without protection, you'll know it's not pleasant. It also secures really nicely from the back and the top of your head. The straps on the back are actually adjustable as well, so depending on the size of your head, you'll be comfortable regardless. I've got it on the biggest setting because I do wear the strap over my hat. I use it as a way to kind of secure the cable for my GoPro as well. You know, I've got full confidence when I wear these. I literally peek every single corner like I'm invincible, because I know if I get clipped on the head or anywhere in the lower face anyway, I'll be absolutely fine. So yeah, this is the ASG half mesh mask. Item number 5 is my fast helmet. So let's just quickly take this off, Jimmy. So this is my fast helmet. I originally bought this black. I've just got an OD green helmet cover on it. It's a very snug and comfortable fit. As you can see, you've got the soft padding on the inside. When you buy this helmet, it does actually come with additional padding as well, so if you want to add more in there, you can. But yeah, I love this helmet, man. This is my first Airsoft helmet. I used to run just a hat or a cap. But helmets are great because they suit every kind of loadout that you may ever want to use. And it's also adjustable, so you can see you've got the adjusting knob on the back, so you can adjust it to what's comfortable for you depending on your head size. It's got a railing system on the side. I've got my ear pro attached on. It's really easy to put on. You literally just slide it on and it slides right out as well. I've seen some people put cameras on there, some lights as well. So it just gives you a wide variety of options in terms of customizability. And as you can see, you've got an NVG shroud on the front as well, which is perfect for my GoPro mount for when I film my gameplay videos. And on the back, I've got my counterweight pouch. This is where I put my power bank. But yeah, it's nothing too fancy. I've seen other helmets with like different lights and all sorts of other stuff on it, but mine's just, in my opinion, it's quite simplistic. You've just got some ear pro and can't wait pouch. Which brings me to item number 6, which are my ear pro. So these are my Taxsky Compta 2 ear pro, they're repro, and these are my first set of ear protection, so I didn't really know what to expect. I knew what the kind of purpose of ear protection was, to obviously protect your ears, in the sense that they minimize loud bangs and kind of amplify more ambient and low level sounds. These are probably the most expensive bit of kit that I've got on the list. But yeah, I love these. First game of them, whacked them on, felt all cool, does the job really well, and it's comfortable as well. These silicone earmuffs are really comfortable. They don't put too much pressure on the ears, because obviously you're going to be wearing these for the whole day. You don't want anything that's going to be uncomfortable and put too much pressure in your ears. But the padding is very soft and comfortable, and it cancels the noise really well. And as you can see, there's also a mic on the left headset for your comms and radios and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, it's a pretty sick look. So item number 7 is my first ever plate carrier. So this is my Combat UK Black BTP plate carrier. You can see around the Philippine flag on the front. Shout out to all the Filipino airsofters out there. Yeah, this was my first ever plate carrier when I first started airsoft. It's a really good, inexpensive option. It comes with foam plates already, so it holds its shape really well. So like you've seen, you've got Velcro on the front and on the back. This is just for the wiring, because I put my power bank in here when I use this loadout. To charge up my GoPro on my head. This one has 3 built-in M4 mag pouches, so you can secure these with the bungees at the top. Obviously you can take these off as well, but I prefer to keep mine on there. If you have a look on the inside, you'll see that the inner layer is actually mesh, and you can actually see the foam plate inside. So this kind of just helps with the ventilation of your body, so it will stop you from overheating too quickly. But don't get me wrong, you'll still get the sweat patches like everyone else does. Well, I do anyway. But yeah, it's not too bad. It does keep me cool. It's a nice bit of kit. So item number 8 is my Baofeng radio. This is the Baofeng BF88E two-way radio. These are probably one of the cheapest you'll find on Amazon. This came in a pack of 2 for $24.99. So what me and my mate did is we just halved it. So technically we got this for around £12.50 each, and it does the job really well, if I'm honest. Obviously it doesn't have the LED screen, which is ideal if you want to program the frequencies yourself. But for someone like myself and my mate, we just wanted to pick these up and just turn it on,
power on,
and have it ready
11.
And have it ready for game day. So these have 16 different frequencies,
12, 13, 14.
with a range of, it said 1.5 kilometers, which, to be honest, if you're just having a skirmish day, these would be more than enough. I don't think you're gonna have a skirmish map, what in the UK anyway, where you're gonna exceed 1.5 kilometers for that one game. But yeah, these are really easy to use. All you'll need to do is turn it on, go to the same frequency as your mate or the group of people that you are going to be in communication with, and just push to talk. But yeah, the Baofeng BF88E two-way rechargeable radio. So for item number 9 are my G&G shooting safety glasses. So these glasses come with a microfiber cloth. Because it's microfiber, you can actually just pocket this with you during the games and wipe the lens down if you ever need to. But yeah, these are just a simple set of eye protection, and it does curve around right to the side of your face, so there's literally no exposure to your eyes. But yeah, these are my first set of eye pro that I got when I first started playing airsoft, and this thing has saved my eyes more times than I can count as well. I did also do a ballistics test with these. I did spray it with my 416 to see how much trauma it can take before breaking. And as you can see, it's safe to say that it's held up pretty well. If you do want to see that whole video, I'll also have another card linked up in the top right corner. You can also adjust the sides depending on the length of your face. and the nose ridge is actually rubberized, so it's nice and comfortable as well. I'm gonna be honest, these are more on the cheap side. I got these for £11.99. Although they are safe and I can vouch for it, if you can afford to spend a bit more money on your eye pro, please still do it. You know, you've only got one set of eyes, so it's not worth risking that permanent damage. But yeah, and last but certainly not least, we've got item number 10, which is my Airsoft combat uniform. Amazon's a really great place to look if you were looking for your first set of Airsoft combat uniform. There's a wide variety of colours and camos, so you've got plenty of options. But mine in particular, I went for the woodland camo. So you can see you've got my Airsoft combat shirt here and the matching woodland trousers that it came with. So these are bought as a bundle. A lot of listings do sell separately as well, but you find that the best deals are the ones that are sold as a bundle. Yeah, these are a pretty generic combat uniform that you'll find. They're very comfortable. Usually you've got ripstop from the shoulders to the end of the sleeves. You see I've got my Jag Airsoft patch on my arm on the side. The sleeves also has a slot for elbow pads, but I personally don't run any elbow pads. I don't feel that I need them for my kind of play style. And as usual, you've got your pockets and Velcros on the side of the arm, and the Velcro adjustment at the end of the sleeve as well on the cuff. And as for the trousers, the entirety of it is ripstops. So if you find yourself going through like tight spaces where there's loads of thorns and sharp bushes or anything like that, these will be absolutely fine. They won't rip or anything. You've got a slot for your knee pads as well. Now I do actually run knee pads with these because I do find myself on my knees quite a lot. And these are great if you don't really like a baggy fit, because it's got Velcro around the back of the knees and the cuffs of the ankles to make it a bit tighter and a bit more snug to your legs. And also what I just found quite recently actually is that, I don't know if I can show you, on the inside of the pocket, if you can see that, this actually allows you to adjust the height of the knee pad. So what it does is if you pull it, it will kind of raise the area where the knee pad sits. So if you've got shorter legs like me, sizing shouldn't be an issue for you in terms of the knee pads anyway. But yeah, overall man, these are really good. These are great. I find them very comfortable. They're not like the really high-end brands like Cry or anything military grade like that, but personally I think these do the job really well. This is more than enough. So that's been my top 10 best Airsoft items I've ever bought from Amazon. But before you dip, if you've made it to the end of the video, you're a legend, and comment down below, Amazon is life, and I'll give you a heart. But as always, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.